tonight was special because it's a holiday.
Tonight was very special. First of all, we're talking about Israeli music. I grew up with that music. For me, it's first of all, it's a lot of fun, but it's also very, very meaningful that on Yom Ha'atzmaut, on Israeli Independence Day, here in Los Angeles, we're able to gather, I don't know, it was like 120, 130 people here coming to sing together Israeli music and connect to their, to connect with the state of Israel. It's very, very special. Most of the people here immigrated to the U.S., I think in the 80s, in the 90s. So it's pretty remarkable that they maintain so much of their Israeli culture. They're very proud to be Israelis, and they seek this type of activities. I give once a month a class in Hebrew. Very often it's classes that I do in English for my congregation, part of our adult education program. And I do that in Hebrew as well. And it's a totally different crowd. It's Israelis that come just because they want to hear and they want to learn in Hebrew.
These sing-alongs, what do you think of the age range that come to these, or come to the one that they have on Hanukkah and Yom Ha'atzmaut?
What we start to see a little bit is younger generation as well. There were a couple of people here that brought their kids. Their kids, they're all already adults, but they were already, perhaps were born here in America. I brought my kids. They're in, my youngest is 7. It was important for me that today, even if they don't know all the music, just to experience that, to know it exists. There's something magical, there's something beautiful in Israelis coming together just to sing music. There was no politics, there was no discussion, no speeches, no nothing. The only talking that we had was about the songs. It's the background for the songs, it's the story behind that. You had questions, all that kind of stuff, but it was also related to the music. Every time we tried to find a different theme. This one was, for obvious reasons, connected to the wars, etc. But it's always, even if it's a Hanukkah or something, we connected to something in Israeli culture, whether it's a tribute to a particular composer or a singer, an era, etc. Yuda had a mic, Atalia had a mic, Anat had a mic, I had a mic, and the mic was like moving around. This is not a show. This is not a show where you have a singer leading. That's not the style.
Would that be the prohibition against Kol Isha? It would be an entertainment show performance?
I don't know, but it's not really applicable. This idea is not... The style of sing-along is that everybody sing together. That's the whole point.
Judea Pearl had a featured role here today. And
he's been part of that group for many, many years. He's been singing with them for many, many years. And he knows, especially what we call Shirei Tashach, the music of 1948. So he knows all that stuff. I don't know a lot of those songs also. So I'm glad he came and led them.
Do you believe that performing here is a bit of therapy, music therapy for Yehuda Pearl, given the stress victims of terror day celebration. Commemoration.
It's a therapy for all of us.
Is it?
Yeah. I think it's a little bit of therapy for everybody who was in that room, because we're all listening to the news. We're all very much connected. We all have family and friends in Israel. Mm-hmm. We're all in one way or another affected by everything that happens. Mm-hmm. It's an evening where you can come celebrate, and it's just pure. Mm-hmm. It's just the music. It's definitely therapeutic to all of us.
Doesn't matter whether you sing on or off key.
Correct. That's the whole point of sing-along. That's the whole point. This is why it really doesn't matter who sings and how they sing, and nobody cares. It's, to some extent, it's like in the shul on Shabbat morning or in the high holidays. It's the same thing. I don't care how you sing. I want you to sing. Yeah. That's the whole point. It's the same thing. But this is not a liturgy. This is not singing the liturgy. This is not a sacred text. This is Israeli music. But it's the same effect.